think there's a really good balance between the theory and the practical sides of things.
It was actually really interesting to see the presentation from Nigel Best about the UEFA courses that they're doing in Ireland.
The hot legal topics with Steve Indig was just one that was just completed, and it was very interesting. Colin Higgs was very, very informative yesterday on the teenage brain.
You got Caroline and Dave Barry and Silvio. They're all great presenters.
The sessions are very interactive, so it's not like you're just sitting there listening all the time.
It was nice to see that there was a better contingency of females coming out to this.
It's good to hear people who are in our sport or other sports present what they think the future role of our organization is.
To see, sessions from coaches that are, in my opinion, especially credential-wise, are far superior to myself, and just to see what detail they provide in sessions and also the mannerisms.
I'm part of the Female Coaches Mentorship Program, so I was really excited to see that we had our own 4-hour time slot where we could use the field and share more knowledge with each other.
The session with Stephen Norris this morning was an outstanding one. One of those ones that you walk out of the room and say, boy, I need to do more.
The world is changing and we have to get with the program.
Nobody's perfect. I think we always have to learn and see what's going on.
I think it's important that everybody gathers in the soccer industry every year to share best practices, to find out what's going on in the industry and what we can do better as a group.
The game is evolving, training methods are evolving. For us to keep up with that, we need to keep developing ourselves.
Continual learning, and this is something that I'm passionate about.
I was here last year and I noticed that I had really benefited from it.
I will learn about soccer until I die, and I will not get to know everything.
It's fabulous for the networking with other coaches throughout the province.
I found that most of the comments that my peers made were relevant to my situation.
And the other good thing about soccer is everyone has a different view on it.
And it creates conversations that wouldn't happen otherwise when we're at our respective clubs.
It's networking with those other female referees.
This is probably the best time of year to be networking. It's just before the season starts.
This gets everybody into the same room.
Mostly during the question and answer periods where people are saying, well, we had this issue, and we're thinking, oh, we actually had kind of the same thing.
It's one thing if we're just sort of doing our own work in our own little environment, but it's really, really useful to try to hear and see what other people are doing.
The learning doesn't stop in the classroom or at the field session. It goes on to the wee hours of the evening, so it's outside and it's all around at the event.
I would highly recommend that as many coaches as can get out to these conferences.
But I just can't believe that a lot of organizations aren't represented here. It just boggles the mind how they can be involved in a fairly high level of sport, soccer in Ontario, and not have anybody participating.
Make sure that you watch for next year and make sure that you take the opportunity to come out and be part of the OSA Soccer Summit, because it was something that'll benefit you going down the road for years to come.
If you can't make it, maybe send somebody that can to take takeaways, give back to your organisation.
If you're at all involved in the game, then there was something at this summit for you to attend and to learn from.
I'm trying to get some more of the referees to come out to see there's other young referees like them struggling or enjoying or whatever, right?
People need to understand that there's something here for everybody, all levels of coach, from the absolute beginner to the very experienced coach. There's something here for them.
They will really benefit, like their time is worthwhile spent here.
The ability to take the information and knowledge back to your clubs and to your membership is key. And if we all do our part in that, I think we can make the game better for the kids.